because last year I had a terrible year, and this year I am making it an absolute priority to kind of be a little bit selfish and prioritize myself, my health, and my life.
One, give yourself an alter ego.
You gotta figure out who you want to be. Sit down with yourself and really figure out, what does the dream you look like? Who do you really want to become? Not who your mom wants you to become, not who your grandma wants you to become, not who your boyfriend wants you to become.
Do not let people who knew you yesterday dictate and determine who you get to show up as today. I don't care if you were doing coke on your bathroom floor last night and you decide that you're giving your life to Jesus. That's your business, okay?
Right now, you probably have an idea of how that next level version of yourself shows up.
Like, who is this hotter, cooler version of myself that is taking weekend trips to Mykonos? I would try to analyze the mind of this hotter, cooler version of me. Like, what's her daily routine? What are her beliefs about herself? How does she dress? How does she speak about herself?
Give that person a name and then start showing up and thinking as that person.
And I would start to practice their habits one by one. If there's someone that exercises regularly and I don't exercise at all right now, I would start by just going to the gym twice a week. And then once I'm consistent with that, I can work my way up. Literally method act as if I was them. Like, I want you to give your best fucking performance.
Is you guys need to have a mindset shift. Clearly what we've all been taught is not working anymore. So we need to condition our minds to change from that scarcity mindset of, okay, money options are limited, there's not that much money out there in the world, money is hard to get, and instead switch to an abundant mindset. You got to practice this, by the way, and condition your mind to think money opportunities are everywhere. There's so much money to be made, and I can do and become and create so much more.
Define my goals for each aspect of my life. For career, for friends, for love life. I want you to go full Delulu mode and go on Pinterest and make like a shit ton of vision boards for each aspect.
Pick 2 things about yourself that you really want to work on and focus on those things. I feel like when you focus on a whole bunch of stuff, it gets very overwhelming and it's so easy for us to feel discouraged and quit. But we're not going to do that. We're taking baby steps here.
For a manifestation with putting in the work though. But once you really practice it and learn how to do it properly, it will literally change your life. If you believe that you cannot make all this money, then I promise you, you cannot. And in the word believe, there's the word lie. You got to feed yourself these good lies that you can do this.
But practice visualization in your morning routine. Make a document with your goals and exactly who you need to show up as in order to reach those goals, and then read it every single day.
The third thing is the law of exposure. When you start exposing your mind to, what you can be, what you can have, the things that you can do, you cannot unsee once you've seen. So go test drive that dream car. Go into those dream condos of yours and just stand in them and visualize yourself living there. Go to those in new environments, those new rooms that are going to put you around so many people that are making millions and that are having the ultimate dream life, so that you can understand it is in reach and you can feel their energy, you can feel their excitement, you can live through their experiences. Expose yourself more, because once your mind is exposed to these things, it will start to understand that I can have these things.
I would ask myself, what is holding me back and keeping me in this current version of me? Is it bad habits? Is it a toxic relationship? Is it friends that make you feel like shit? So I can figure out what's gotta go.
You want to start experiencing new things with new people. Doing the same thing every weekend with the same people in the same places, there's no room for growth. Now, that doesn't mean just drop everybody from your life. No, if you have good people in your life, that's fine.
Because if your circle is not inspiring you and motivating you to do more, create more, go after more, then you're not going to be inspired or motivated either. There's no excuse if you have nobody in your circle or if you know nobody right now, because this online space today is allowing us to make so much internet friends, so many internet mentors that can literally help us.
I stopped over consuming on social media.
So the first thing you want to do is create a brand new Instagram. Now, if you are just like, no way, I love my Instagram, then you need to set a date where you delete all that dead weight. People that are just watching you, not saying much, or you feel like they just want to be in your business, they have to go.
I'm not going to spend hours and hours of my day on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, watching someone else live their life. I also have a life to live, and I'm going to live it.
Understand, if you guys are only sitting on TikTok and absorbing the funny stuff and the cheating memes and all that good stuff, then you're not growing in any way.
Of course, it's a form of entertainment, and I will go on it to entertain myself sometimes, but I limit myself because I have my own life to live.
We literally become what we think about. We are our thoughts. So think about this past week, everything you consumed, everything that you read, everything that you listened to, everything that you watched. Are you satisfied with what you're going to achieve or what you're going to become from all that stuff that you consumed.
Start reading more books about how to elevate yourself as a person.
Most people want to be liked so much that they're willing to sacrifice the respect others have for them. Best way to respect yourself and get others to respect you is to set boundaries, but do it in a way that's polite but firm. If a friend asks you to hang out but you don't feel like it, instead of telling them you're busy, tell them, hey, I'd love to, but I'm not really feeling it. How about another time? You'll be surprised how much people respect that and respond well to that.
I absolutely stopped asking other people for their opinions on things that I love and I see the beauty in, because it just makes no sense. If you really think about it, the more you listen to other people's opinions and you actually base your life decisions off of other people, you're gonna wake up one day and be like, holy crap, the clothes I wear, the jewelry I have, the man I'm with, the career that I have is all because another person told me that that was the way that I should live my life. Who cares if your best friend or your mom or your boyfriend or whatever doesn't like the shirt that you bought, or doesn't like the new necklace that you got, or doesn't like the career that you want to do? Do it anyways. Literally, you are the only person who has to live your life. So don't listen to people, because most of the time they're just projecting anyways.
Build self-awareness. As humans, our minds are built to defend our egos. Sometimes we think we're better than we actually are. And we also find it really difficult to take accountability. From time to time, look at yourself in third person and ask yourself, how can I do better? What are my flaws that I need to work on? What are the things I know I need to be doing in order to get to that next level?
Start to meditate, become more mindful.
I do that every single day, and I feel like this is so good for my mental health.
Make peace with your past, and honestly, stop taking things personally. Number one is fix your physical health.
I completely changed my sleep routine. I value my sleep. I value going to bed at 8:30 and waking up at 5 o'clock every single day. I experience much more sunlight. I feel so much more productive, and I get so much more done in my day.
Do basic exercises. I don't want to hear the buts, the what ifs, the I can't, I don't have enough time. Those are just excuses. Set aside 30 minutes a day to be active. Fix your metabolic health. Start eating more intuitively, listen to your body. If it's hungry, eat. If it's not, do not overeat. And on that note, drink lots of water.
When it comes to this whole entire process, you want to make sure you are disciplined and you are consistent. Those are the two things you really, really need: discipline and consistency.